Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about pipes and why you should absolutely use pipes. So if you don't know what pipes are, they are basically this simple. So let's see what we can do with the pipes. So for example, let's see. We want a neofetch, right? So this is like a neofetch, but we want to change, let's say, the color, right? So we can do this command lolcat, for example, and now it's going to look different. So the pipe basically combines two commands together and it makes them one. So let's see. We want to see how many items are in a directory, right? So we would do ls, but we can do ls. There we go. So here are 17. This command basically counts the directories and ls lists them. So maybe we want actually to have the hidden files as well. So I'll do lsa, we see l, and now we have 53. So this is how many items you have in your home directory, right? That's a bit messy, but we can clean it up. So another thing that you might want to do is, for example, I have dmenu, which is, very nice thing. So maybe you want to list everything in dmenu, right? So we do lsa /dmenu, right? And wow, now I have everything in my thing on LSA and I have it in dmenu. Maybe I want something else. So what I could do, for example, well, I haven't actually tried this, but you can try a lot of commands. So let's try this out. Maybe it'll do something funny. Alright, so it does not do anything. Maybe we can do something like this. So now all our directories are colored. So let's talk about how is this actually useful, right? How could we make this actually useful, right? So I made here a little directory called the spy fresh memes, right? So we have a few things and we have a few memes, right? So we can actually make it so we can play those videos in MPV, right? Now, if you don't know what MPV is basically like a media player and it's pretty nice. You can make a lot of stuff with it and it's very lightweight. So, we want to play a video and we want to choose it in the menu. So, how can you do that? Well, the first thing you'll probably want to do is obviously ls a, and you want either two things here. So, you can either just do ls, you can either do lsa, this is for hidden files, right? Or you can do this and mp4, right? So, or whatever it ends with, may mkf, you can do that, mov, for example, that's also good. And then we want to pipe them into dmenu, right? So you see it will only list my spicy memes. So for example, if I touch, let's say, hello dot, I don't know, like txt, right? If I do the same command again, it won't list it. But if I would do just, let's do ls, it will actually list it as well. So how can we make it so when we do this thing, it actually makes me play that video, right? How can we do that? So here is a cool command that we can do. And we can do this right like this. So we can do mpv, all right? So this is mpv. And what this will do is that it will basically play all the videos in MPV. And then we want to do whatever we want to do in this thing. So ls mpv4, for example, just, so we can have those. And then we want to pipe them into dmenu. And in here, we can actually make them be on separate lines. If you want, of course, you can just do the dmenu. We'll actually just do dmenu. And, and we have to add this before. So now you can select the video and it will play. But if you have files that have bigger names, So for example, I would have like spicy meme.mp4, right? If I had this, it actually wouldn't work. It wouldn't play. So how can we fix that? Well, all you have to do is to add brackets inside this thing, right? This. And now it will actually play even if your name, like your video has spaces in it. So now we can easily select say meme 2, and you can see it basically pastes our spicy memes, right? But maybe you actually want something more with the menu. Maybe you want a list. So what we could do is basically make this L and then type something like 10, maybe, right? So now we'll have them as list. They are listed right like this. And in here, for example, if I had like 10 memes, it would list them like that. But if I had like 11, it wouldn't. So if I want to have like a directory with 50 spicy memes, right? I just put in here 50. And right there, if I had like 50 files in here, it would actually show all of them in a list. Obviously that would take a lot of space from your screen, but it does not matter that much because you just want to search for one. And also you can search in the menu. So you have memes that are listed like, I don't know, like let's say like Wojak meme, I don't know, Discord meme. You can just type like Discord. You can type like I don't know, like Wojak. You can type maybe you have numbers. You can type meme 2, meme 3, meme 9. You can do this in the menu, and I think this is very cool. So what can we do as next step? Maybe you want to make this a key binding, right? So maybe you actually want to make a little script like this. So what we could do is we could basically, let's make it in this directory, why not? And let's make it so we have this little script, right? So let's call it, I don't know, video player. That's it, right? Because it's a shell script. So let's beam into that. Let's beam into video player. That's it, right? So the first thing you obviously want to do is we basically cd into your fresh memes directory, right? So obviously you need to change this like to whatever your user is and whatever folder you have in here. Make sure you add /home before it if you have your memes in the home directory. And then we need to basically type the same command, right? So let's just type it real quick. mpv. We'll make this little thing. Let's not forget this. Let's put it into brackets, why not? And let's do an ls slash mpv4. Now, if you want, you can actually just make it so it shows all of them, because you might have memes that are in different format. Maybe you have like a GIF, maybe you have MOV, maybe you have MPK, V, whatever. Maybe you have MP4, MP3. Maybe it's an image. MPV obviously can play all of them, but if you add this thing MP4, it won't actually be able to play to show you all of them, right? So make sure you know your situation and to do that. And then we have to pipe this into dmenu, and we want to maybe let's make it so it shows, right? Let's make it like a little list. I think that's a bit more cool, let's say, right? So now we'll save this. We will, and then we'll cmod it. So make sure you do this so it actually works. And now if we would run video player, boom, it works, right? But now you might as well, how do we make a key binding? So now I'm in Cinnamon, right? So this might depend on, your configuration. Maybe you have like a tiling window manager. I don't. I mean, I have one, but it's not in here. So then you probably want to go to like keyboard. This should be fine. Shortcuts, right? So then you want to add like a custom shortcut. Let's do this. And let's call it, for example, video player, right? And then the command is we want to go like this, want to go into fresh memes and want to open this. And let's edit. And let's make the keyboard bindings for it. So how do we do this? Alright, so to keyboard bindings, let's say alright. I don't know. I'm just doing this. No, actually, let's make it something else. So let's make it, I don't know, Alt V, for example. I think that's pretty good. So let's close and let's press Alt V. And you can see I can have this and my spicy meat will start playing, right? And even if I have like my terminal turned on, maybe I'm in another workspace, I can just place this and I can select my spicy memes in here and then I can play meme, right? So this is a good way. You can flex on your friends. You can say, "Hey, look at this! I have all my spicy memes here." You Windows pleb have to go into a folder with memes to play some of the memes, the spicy memes, the fresh memes, right? So I hope this helped you. And make sure when you use comments, you put those pipes in because the pipes good. The pipes really, really good. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.